folks? Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request from Kyle Perkins. So firstly, thank you for this gift and request, Kyle. Barbara Mandrell's song Child Support. Now, I cannot imagine there's going to be a twist on this title. It's not just going to be about paying for your child. I don't think. I just have that sense on this one, Kyle. So I'm really curious to see what they do with the twist on that one. Like, is it about emotionally supporting a child when you have one? It's not going to be about, I don't think it's going to be about a divorce. I think that would be too obvious, but sometimes titles are obvious. All right, here we go. I don't know what we're in for, but I'm going in. Here we go. And Barbara has a stunningly beautiful voice.
Dear Joe, I hope you get this. You've been very hard to find. I'm sure you know your payments are running months behind. So I'm writing just to tell you not to worry anymore.
Oh, she got married.
I sure could use the money, but I've got my child support. He wakes me up each morning with a happy face and brings a little heaven to this lonely place.
That's a kick in the teeth to
His
Joe.
hands are tiny and his legs are short, but I lean upon him for my child support.
There was a twist.
Joe, I started working at a new department store. My sister watches Billy every day from 8 till 4, and I keep on cutting corners so he has everything he needs. I hope I help him half as much as he's been helping me. You ought to see him smiling when I come home from work. You could never pay me what that look is worth.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lawyer. He's never been to court, but he's right on time with his child support.
Oh, good. This is good. Interesting choice of instrumentation here.
He goes to bed each evening with his teddy bear, pulls up the covers, says a little prayer, and I've been praying to Joe. Yes, I thank the Lord for that little angel, his child support. My little touch of heaven, my child support.
I like that. I like that twist. And you got the piano in there, which almost always lends poignancy. Or means poignancy. Kyle, good choice. That was really, I was mostly right on this, that this was not going to be straightforward. The setup was about you're late on your payments. I'm like, okay, I guess I was wrong. But then it went into the actual meaning. So that was a nice setup. I like the way that was structured. Of course, Barbara sings it beautifully, but I can't even imagine getting that letter if it got to Joe, the ex, or the father of the child, seeing, his hands are tiny, his legs are short. You're getting this mind picture of your child. And I know, we all know people who've been divorced. And when they've got kids, of course, which most people do when they get divorced, uh, they miss be like on such a visceral cellular level, every cell in their body misses their child when the other one has them for the weekend. And it's just brutal. Now, the idea that Joe left late on his child payments, he's not in their life at all. And but getting a letter like this, because Joe feels like an F up. He feels like a screw up. When you leave, you may think you have your reasons, but you have your doubts. By and large, even the worst human beings, most of them, not all, see where they're falling short and where they've hurt others, or they have some sense of doubt. Not everybody, though. I know a few people, and they're not even necessarily dangerous. They just have no feel for other people. And they are enormously frustrating, and you cannot connect on any level. You might even be able to have a good conversation with them, but there's just something there that you're like, something is really missing from them. Sociopaths take it to a whole nother level where then they get joy out of inflicting pain on others. It's not quite as simple as that, but that's in a nutshell. But here we have Joe's out there, and he's going to get a letter like this, and that is going to prick his conscience bad. I mean, you can't not cry. Most human beings are relatively normal. Circumstance, some bad decisions can send them into bad places and make them afraid or lash out and all that. But I still think about not so much what was in the letter from the writing side of it, but from the receiving side of it, because we never heard Joe's side of this thing. And maybe that's a good follow-up song to something like this about, I'm sorry I left, here are the reasons why. And I failed our child, and you and myself and all that. But good Lord, Kyle, what a song. Ay, ay, ay. The instrumentation was interesting. I don't know if I were a producer, what I would do differently with this, because I've not really I haven't thought too much about that side of things. I think about the production side of it, but I don't know it. But how would you arrange it? What instruments would you put in? Because there was a time where there was no instrumentation on the page, and then you're going to put an arrangement together for these lyrics. And then a decision was made to kind of keep it in the background, to not be too forward with the instrumentation and just let the story tell itself through the medium of Barbara and her voice. And wow. All right, you guys are on a roll. I'm going to rate this song. And the number that popped into my head was a 9.2. And it was all on the lyricism. And I think it was designed for the instrumentation to stay in the background. So that wasn't anything special. But even the title. So, all right, Kyle, thank you. Good God. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.